to my old home Belize. There is not a place to find. Warm home, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place to find.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Hoy es lunes. Today is Monday. Hoy es el día 22 del mes de junio. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, morning to you. Malopkin, Pachacan, Malopkin Chanchin, Malopkin Yochin, Malopkin San Pedro, Malopkin Shaibe. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Morning. Esta mañana le quiero darle las gracias a todo cañero, cañera, cortador de caña, operador de maquinarias, cargadoras, tractores, camiones, a todos los que laboran en la industria azucarera. De todo corazón, muchas gracias. Gracias de aquí de parte de su servidor Sani Baeza por el esfuerzo, por el trabajo, por la lucha, por lo que es simplemente la fuerza. Gracias, cañeros, cañeras. Gracias, cortadores de caña, de veras, de todo corazón, operadores de maquinarias. Muchas gracias a todo mundo que tiene que ver con lo que es la industria azucarera. Es un gran placer para mí en lo que es saludarles esta mañana y darles gracias por una zafra 2026 a todos que laboran ahí en BSI ESR. I want to say good morning to you as well, BSI ESR, for all the hard work. Okay, to all the hard helmet guys, man, I gotta say thank you. To those in the offices, I can just say, let us all be fair, you know. Ahí los que preparan los números, ahí los que hacen los números, aquí los que preparan los pagos, lo que podemos decir, sean honestos con los canieros. Just be honest, and your compensation will be great. Your reward will always be remarkable. To the Sugar Industry Control Board, thank you so much for all that you have done. The SCPC, thank you. To those there at the Sugar Industry Research and Development Institute, keep fighting, keep working for the Caniero, Caniera, for the associations. Continue working, continue finding avenues and strengthening the cane farmers. To my Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association, a mi Asociación Caniera de Belize, a la BCFE, a los miembros que quedamos en esta organización, les quiero darle las gracias. Hay veces quedamos débiles, hay veces queremos tirar la toalla. Estamos viendo los pastos más verdes en el otro lado del cerco, los queremos ir. Canieros y canieras, es difícil con la BCFE, lo sabemos que es duro y los precios siguen subiendo. No hay nada para decir que lo que es para el caniero, pero nosotros queremos que ustedes allá afuera se den a conocer que de veras hay que seguir, hay que seguir, hay que seguir dándole, hay que seguir laborando, hay que seguir trabajando, hay que seguir mostrando canieros y canieras. De veras, muchas gracias por todo el esfuerzo de la zafra 2026 que ha llegado a un fin. The 2026 crop have come to an end. A little over 800,000 tons of sugar cane has been harvested and taken to the mill. We hope to get the final figures by Thursday. By Wednesday, Thursday, we should get the final figures. Vamos a estar consiguiendo los números finales como el miércoles, jueves. Pago de canieros, cómo está yendo el pago, que es el último pago en este momento. Estamos como en 59 centavos con 99, $59 con 99 centavos, creo que fue el último, ¿verdad? Ese fue el último estimate. Y esperamos ver que suba un poquito más para que los canieros puedan hacer lo que necesitamos hacer el pago de la caña. Así es que muchas gracias, de veras, muchas gracias, canieros y canieras. Se ha entregado en este momento 800,373 toneladas de caña hasta el 14 de junio. Until the 14th of June, 800,373 tons of sugar cane had been delivered and 75,415 tons of sugar has been produced. And until yesterday, no sé cuántas, tal vez como unas 25, 30 toneladas más se han entregado, que vamos a estar raspando casi los 800,400 toneladas de caña más o menos, que se entregó en la zafra 2026, y una producción que casi como de lo que será 77, 76 mil toneladas de azúcar. Y vamos a ver cómo los cuadramos de ahí, los cañeros y cañeras. El TCTS está en 10.61, 10.61 tons of TCTS. Ese es algo que el cañero tiene que trabajar bastante, especialmente yo creo que los cañeros vamos a tener que ver en esta zafra. Yo sé que hay muchos de nosotros que tenemos la mente de lo que es el Curve Sampler, que se está instalando en BSI. Se pensaba usar antes de que termine la zafra, pero no está 100% todavía. Pero para la siguiente zafra 2026, 2027, el Curve Sampler estará listo. Pero recuerden que el Curve Sampler no será utilizado como método de pago para el cañero, pero si no va a estar en un sistema de prueba, a ver cómo va a trabajar para el cañero, y cómo es que el cañero ahora va a necesitar de entregar su caña, a que la caña esté limpia, que la caña esté madura y que la caña esté lo más fresco posible para poder conseguir el máximo del pago de caña, ¿verdad? What will happen for the 2026, 2027 sugarcane crop? The Curve Sampler will be implemented, but not as a method of payment, but as a method of trial. They will see how this works, how the system will work, how it will be working along with the cane farmer, where the four associations, the Sugar Industry Control Board, and the SCPC will be heavily involved in this trial issue for the 2026-2027 sugarcane crop, where cane farmers will be delivering their sugarcane, and this is where a cane farmer will be paid for the quality of his sugar, or where a cane farmer will be not paid, but a cane farmer will be holding a card to see how quality of sugar he's delivering to the mill. A cane that is mature, a cane that is well mature, a cane that is in a short period of kill to mill, and fresh sugar cane taken to the mill, then we will see, or we should have proper payment for that cane farmer. Proper reading, proper reading. Aquí no hay pago, por favor, aquí no hay pago. Aquí solo hay números. El TC, lo que es la calidad del polvo, cuánto está llevando, porque nunca pasa, si los vemos, no pasó 12 puntos, creo que no sé cuánto, estamos en 11.77, pero tu tarjeta tuyo tal vez podía marcar 14, 15, el polvo podía estar alto, tu caña debía que estar mostrando mejor resultado, si es que tú eres un cañero de buena práctica, y al final el pago tuyo te va a corresponder a lo que es la calidad de caña que tú estás entregando. Así que cañeros que tienen el costumbre de meter hasta caña que todavía no es caña madura, es caña que todavía le falta madurar, es caña que está tirada 10 días en el cañaveral, caña que se quema, y una semana y medio después lo van a cortar para entregar a lo que es el ingenio. Caña con pulía, caña con mojo. Estos son los cañeros que van a estar gritando porque se va a tener que hacer la buena práctica. For those cane farmers who who cut cane that is not ready, cane that is not mature, for those farmers who would burn their fields and leave it up to a week to be cut, a week and a half to be loaded and taken to the mill. These farmers, their report card, I guess, will be showing exactly what they're doing. Those farmers who are not taking care of their soil, those farmers who are not doing the right practice, I am telling you, it's going to be something to look at, something to watch, something to to look very keenly. Those farmers that are not cutting their cane properly, que están cortando tal vez la caña largo, they need to cut it as low as they can. All right. And then one next thing is that they will have to look at it very serious as a business. And then you will see the difference of what is more recommendable for you. If you do mechanical harvesting or you do manual cutting and mechanical packing of the sugar cane. Okay, todas esas cosas vamos a estar viendo. Qué importante esto es para el cañero y qué importante esto es para la entrega de lo que es la caña del cañero al ingenio. So we'll be watching all of these things, and I hope that we can do much more for the cane farmer, and we are looking forward to see how the cane farmer will be working for the crops to come. But the 2026 sugarcane crop has come to an end yesterday, Sunday. The rains were pouring down, and man, so sad for those who had planned to take out sugarcane. If you did, blessings. For those who still have in the fields, let's start preparing. Let's start working for the 2027 sugarcane crop. Buenos días ahí para Miss Jennifer Middleton. Good morning to you, Miss G. Leonel Acosta, buenos días. Good morning. All the way deep down in Pomona. Edita Ku, good morning. And thank you too for choosing Power FM 95.5. Thank you so much, Edita. Thank you, Miss Maria Cocom. All the way there in Benke, good morning to you. To the Cocom family, we got to say thank you so much. And to the entire family, okay, hoping that you are being blessed this beautiful Monday morning as we continue to bring to you the very best on Power FM 95.5. The end, el final de lo que es la Zafra 2026 terminó ayer, okay? It ended yesterday, and man, I am so optimistic that things will be getting better in the sugar industry. I believe it will be getting better in the sugar industry, and we wait to see that it gets better for all cane farmers, for each and every one in the sugar industry. Okay? Again, estamos viendo que de veras hay que seguir este apoyo al cañero. El cañero necesita apoyo, especialmente el BCFE. You know, I know Prime Minister John Briceño over the weekend, the support, the partnership, that they have of the Jeff grant that the Progressive Sugarcane Farmers Association received. We are grateful for the support and partnership that have made initiative possibilities. The Jeff Small Grant Program, Belize, that the BCF, that the Progressive Sugarcane Farmers have received. Amazing. 150 $100,000 was awarded to Progressive yesterday, over the weekend, I guess. I don't know when. And let me see when did they have, okay? But they received $150,000 on June the 19th. On June the 19th, el 19 de junio, Progressive Sugarcane Farmers Association recibió un cheque de $150,000 de el Jeff Small Green Program. Ese ya es ahora la asociación del primer ministro. That's the Association of Prime Minister John Briceño, as a cane farmer. Okay, and I hope that our team, our people there at the BCFA, yo sé que están haciendo, the BCFA is doing, every time, cada vez que yo paso por Sirdi, me doy cuenta que al lado de Sirdi siempre veo que están usando esos terrenos para la caña, ¿verdad? Para la caña. Y la verdad que fui en Sirdi la semana pasada, fui a colectar mi boleto de fuel y vi lo que es el sistema de agua que tienen en Sirdi. I saw the water system at Sirdi, at the Sugar Industry Control Board. Sorry, let me clarify that Sugar Industry Control Board of Sirdi, which is the same office. Pero la cosa es que vi el sistema de agua, I saw the water system, and I just from a distance was looking how beautiful it is and all the piping that it has. So I saw Mr. Marcos Osorio, and I said, wow, I love to see the water system that you placed at the Sugar Industry Control Board. He said, Sonny, no, that is not for the Sugar Industry Control Board. It is for the Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association. And I said, for the BCFE. Yes, Sonny, eso es del BSCFE. Y la verdad, yo no sabía que ese pedazo de terreno era de BCFE. Yo pensaba que era el otro que está en la izquierda, pero me dijo el señor Marcos Osorio que no, que ese es creo que son como 20 acres que tiene el BCFE ahí, y eso es lo que ellos están usando para lo que es este proyecto. Son cañeros y cañeras de la BSCFE. La verdad, voy a hablar con el señor Fred Ortega, que me dé más información. Ayer quería hablar con él de ello porque lo vi en el camino yendo a su cañaveral, pero estaba yo un poco agotado, un poco cansado, y con un poquito de lo que es la calentura de ver a Egipto jugar el partido, que no paré, me vine directo a la casa. Pero sí voy a decir que hay tal vez proyectos que está haciendo el BCFE, pero no todos los cañeros lo saben. Yo como vice chairman del branch de Orinjoac, hay muchas cosas que son ocultadas. La verdad, yo no sé muchas cosas que pasan. No sé por qué el BCFE de veras es bien callado, como que si tienen las puertas trancadas y uno no puede entrar. O tal vez solo son para favoritos. Tampoco eso yo no lo sé, pero ese fue la voz de un cañero cuando le mencioné que de ellos. Dice, ¿cómo? Si yo no sabía, yo digo, yo tampoco lo sabía. Dice, pues alguien tiene que saber, porque es un proyecto que se está llevando y el sistema de agua que tienen para lo que se hagan semilleros, pero no sabemos nada de lo que está pasando ahí en lo que es el BSCFE. Hay que hacer un poco más de investigación. Así que gracias ahí el primer ministro John Briceño por también estar viendo para los cañeros. Dice el primer ministro, we are investing in the future of Belizean agriculture. The biofactory represents innovation, resilience, and our commitment to giving our sugarcane farmers the tools they need to restore soil health, improve productivity, and strengthen their livelihoods. Together we are growing a more sustainable and prosperous Belize. Ese es lo que dice el primer ministro John Briceño cuando le entregaron el cheque de 150,000 a lo que es Progressive Sugarcane Farmers Association. Gracias, primer ministro John Briceño. Muchas gracias y esperamos ver que lo que es importante esta industria, que es lo que nosotros queremos que ver que mejore, que sea un éxito para todo lo que es este país de Belize. We really want to see an improved, we really want to see a better, we really want to see greater things for this country. And there it is. All we got to do is continue to work and work hard, Belize, porque eso es lo que nosotros podemos hacer, trabajar y trabajar bien duro. Son ya en este momento lo que marca el reloj las 7:56 minutos. It's 7:56. Victor Castaneda, good morning to you. And thank you too for choosing Power FM. And the sugar industry continues. It's striving, but it is moving forward. And we pray that we get some good results, not only from the struggle of the cane farmers, but for payment. Les voy a decir que el cañero solo puede mejorar cuando hay un buen pago, que el cañero pueda seguir invirtiendo en sus cañaverales. The only way a farmer can do better is when they get good pay for their produce, so that they can invest more in their farms, more in their fields, more in their lands. That is what is so important. And I got to say thank you to all cane farmers, to the 4 associations, to the Sugar Industry Control Board, to the Sugar Industry Research and Development Institute, to the Sugar Cane Production Committee, to BSI ESR. Thank you to those who go and sell the rice and beans, the burgers, the juice, the coffee. For those who supply farmers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Con esto nosotros vamos a decir, que sea un éxito la zafra y que sea algo bueno para todo cañero. Con esto le vamos a darle las gracias una vez más también a todo el mundo. Son ya las 7:58 minutos y continúa el éxito en la agricultura. Gracias al Ministerio de Agricultura, el gobierno de Belice y a todo agricultor en el país de Belice.
The Sembrando Vida project in Belize is a product of the commitments made by the governments of Mexico and Belize, signed on May 7, 2022, with the visit of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador to Belize. The first phase of the project was launched in June of 2023, benefiting some 2,000 small farmers, and so today we witness the launch of phase 2 of the project, with another 2,000 Belizean small farmers set to benefit.
Sembrando Vida consists in 3 components. The first one, the financial, $114 from up to 8 months, in-kind support, including seeds, plants, agrochemicals, and agroforest tools, and the improvement of productive units.
Con el apoyo del programa pudimos continuar con nuestra producción de maracuyá, pitahaya, guanábana y diversos árboles frutales, implementando técnicas y compuestos orgánicos que nos han permitido mejorar la calidad de nuestros productos, nuestra salud y sobre todo cuidar y proteger el medio ambiente. Gracias al programa no solo hemos mejorado nuestra economía, sino que también hemos encontrado un sentido y propósito de orgullo en todo lo que hacemos.
My name is Juan Lopez. I was Farmer of the Year in 2002, and the government of Belize sent me to Costa Rica to see what they are doing with the rotational system, and this is what I try to implement here at my farm. My farming operation is cattle, especially in the beef cattle industry. The challenge is quality water, more divisions for a rotational system, improving genetics. The agriculture department had a meeting with the farmers, and eventually, Prasap introduced himself with the matching grant. Well, most naturally, the matching grant helped me to develop the project faster. That's something that I already started, but the matching grant comes exactly to help me try to finish the project. Oh, I strongly encourage the farmers, because this project, this matching grant will help me to fulfill my dreams. I mean, I needed this water network, and it's there. It's just a matter of applying and see, and Prasap have a very reliable personnel to work with. First, I was kind of scared and asked a lot of questions, but they handled me right, and everything I asked them, they answer.
The feeding program started in 2022. We have the garden that gives us fresh veggies that we may use daily.
They give us a free meal every day. We have been getting healthy foods like lettuce, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, and many more.
Not much of us were feeding good at home. Some of the guys that come to school, they start growing more faster.
We are helping these kids who we saw when we came. They were eating at home, but they weren't eating balanced meals. It affects us because teaching, you have students falling asleep, not paying attention, not doing homework, because they're not that healthy. They don't have the nutrition that a growing child may need. Right now, we just had the picking of beans at a nearby community. Years before, students don't come. Why? Because parents, it's easier for them to take them with them to work in the fields than come to school, because there will be no one home to give them lunch. So what they're doing, they go to work and the students come to school.
My name is David Ackerman. I'm a sugarcane farmer, producer, and a second generation. I have been cultivating and producing sugarcane for the last 46 years. The challenges we face with climate change is twofold. We get a lot of cane stunting, more pests, diseases. So all of this adds to losses in yield. And I am not seeing this getting any better. Climate change is definitely here to stay, and the temperatures are rising, and it's going to get tougher to do any type of farming, and in my case it's sugarcane. I had been contemplating of looking at avenues of some form of irrigation. Venturing into an irrigation system, it's a long-term investment but very expensive. I felt that if funds were available, then I think it was worth the while for me to apply. When I was finished, I had presented my project to DFC, and I would say I am very happy to be one of the recipients from QUISAP to do drip irrigation for sugarcane. DFC was the entity that I had submitted my documentation to, They did the due diligence, they did the visits, and to find out some months later that my application was approved. Definitely the matching grant has helped. If there wasn't the matching grant, I would have had to disperse 100% of the operational cost. The matching grant has eased the financial burden on me, and it's definitely positive. I encourage other farmers to take up the challenge. It eases the financial burden from one, whether one has to invest its own capital or one has to get financing from some other institution. It did represent a fraction of 100%, and which I am very appreciative about.
Much Government of Belize, Ministry of Agriculture, thank you so much for all those different sectors that are assisting the Jeff 6 project, the Saib, Sembrando Vida, Cresap, and now even Baxoff that is coming to Belize. Vamos a estar hablando un poquito de Baxoff, porque a mí Baxoff me tenía excitado, pero hay que esperar un poquito para Baxoff, ¿verdad? Estuve yo en una junta de Baxoff y de veras estaba bien interesante. Es bien interesante lo que es Baxoff. 77 millones de dólares que hay para sembrar caña para los cañeros del norte del país de Belice. 10,000 acres de caña para renovar 10,000 acres of sugarcane to replant, and 2,000 acres of sugarcane to be under irrigación. Okay, Baxoff es un proyecto de 77 millones de dólares que está en Belice. Este proyecto Baxoff es para renovar 10,000 acres de caña y hacer 2,000 acres abajo de irrigación. Se escucha bien exitoso y los cañeros, tal vez como yo, que estuvimos un poco anticipados, ¿verdad? Invirtiendo en terrenos, pero al final del día nos dimos cuenta que no es hoy esta situación. You know, when I was at BSI, we heard about Baxoff, we talk about Baxoff, we talk about the 5 Cs, we talk how this project is rolling out, and then when we realized that this project is for farmers, will be until next year, va a ser hasta el próximo año, porque ahorita se está haciendo semilleros. They're doing seedlings, and after they do their seedlings, then there will be the second seedling, el second step, the seedling that will be now planted at some individual farms, and then those seeds will be used to replant 10,000 acres of sugarcane. No es un proyecto que está pasando rápido, es un proyecto que va a tomar sus pasos, es un proyecto de 5 años. It's a 5 years project. So there will be time. All right, but we just got anticipated and investing some monies that will not be happening right away. Pero sí yo quiero estar diciendo que hay oportunidad y hay el privilegio para cañeros en el norte del país de Belice que puedan hacer un poquito más para la industria cañera. Yo le quiero darle las gracias una vez más a todos que están involucrados, especialmente el gobierno de Belice, a los que laboran en las juntas, ¿ok? Para traer este desarrollo, para traer este dinero en el país de Belice, para que los cañeros puedan mejorar lo que es sus cañaverales. And once we have better cane fields, and once we have better yields, and once we have better sugarcane, then we are talking about more money for the cane farmer. Recuerden que el azúcar es lo que el motor del norte, y no podemos hacer que el ganadero o que el coquero realmente tumbe esa industria en el norte. We have to be very careful that the cattle farmers, because cattle farming is in the country of Belize. I want to say this again. Cattle farming in the country of Belize, Orinjuak, is number one. Okay? Orinjuak es el distrito con más cabezas de ganado en el país de Belice, and it's booming. All right, cattle is booming in northern Belize, booming in Corozal, booming in Orinjuak, and many people are turning into cattle farming. I want to say that the opportunity is there for cattle farming. La oportunidad está para lo que es la ganadería, y si tienes el terreno, and if you have that piece of land, I am telling you, all you need are 2 cows to start your farm. Solo necesitas 2 cabezas de ganado, y ahí comienzas lo que es tu ganadería. El precio de ganado es bien caro. All right, I want to say this: the price for cattle is very expensive, and it's a very lucrative business right now. Es un negocio bien lucrativo. I was looking on Facebook to buy. The other day I was interested in getting cattle, pero el precio de ganado ahorita, una ¿cómo se dice? Una novia, ¿cómo se dice en español? Una vaca ya embarazada, te está saliendo a $3,000, $3,000, cuando simplemente solo era tal vez 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. Ahorita está $3,000, $3,000. So again, we got to be careful. And that depends, Panico, y todo dependiendo en lo que es, cómo se ven los becerros, qué lindos son, qué hermosas son, qué sexy, how sexy they look, young and sexy, and how many birds have that head of that heifer has dropped. We want to know how much, all of these things count, todo esto se hace, pero es importante que nosotros se conozca el negocio, y los que tienen, pues, hay que ver en ello, okay? So very important, the industry is booming, and the international price has come local in northern Belize. El precio del ganado en el mercado afuera es el precio del mercado nacional en Orinjuak, en Belice, y eso está mostrando fuerza. It's showing the power that the industry have. And I say again, si el que tiene sus acres, hay una nueva sistema. Tal vez algún día pueda tener a el profe aquí en Power FM, que hablemos de la ganadería, the bee, la miel. Again, the bee is a boom as well. I really want to thank Miguel Huertas, who is working very hard, as also in the bee industry. It's something that is growing. De veras está creciendo. The Esquivel family in Corozal, the Laiva family here in Orinjuak, the Ayuso family, and the hundreds of new farmers that are working in the bee industry. It's very, very important that that beekeepers, they are training beekeepers, and the apiaries and is doing good. Man, I just love to see what's going on in Belize. De veras que está exitoso lo que estamos viendo en Belice. But yes, it is something that is growing. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing, it's growing in Belize. And we hope to see more, what is happening in this country. But yes, Belize bees industry focuses on producing pure natural honey and hive byproducts like bee wax and lip balms, primarily for the domestic market, predominantly driven by smallholder farmers, cooperatives, and indigenous communities. The industry is heavily supported by national initiative to boost production and empower rural communities. Y yo quiero decir que esto sí está pasando. You know, the other day there was a symposium for honeys, for bees and byproducts. Boy, las cosas que esta gente están haciendo. You know, they're doing wax, they're doing candles, they're doing all kind of thing, you know, and it's healthy that you burn these things inside of your homes. Es algo que está pasando, una industria que realmente está haciendo bastante. So I'm very proud of those beekeepers, and please remember the bees. The bees are not killer bees. The bees are just aggressive. They are very aggressive. They are very defendful. All right. If you go around their nest and you are stoning their nest, if they feel that they are threatened, these bees will attack. Okay, because they are very defendful. Yo quisiera que ustedes escuchen al señor Huertas cuando habla de las abejas. And we cannot be killing the bees, because without bees, then we are in serious trouble, you know, sin lo que son las abejas. Y tal vez yo voy a decir, pero a mí ni me importa de la miel. No, it's not only the honey, but also every avocado that we put on our plates, every mango that we put in our mouths, you know, every fruit, you know, those bees pollinate the trees. Así que tengamos frutas, que tengamos alimento. Those are the bees that are men pollinating. And I'm saying this because it's real, you know. It's very interesting how agriculture is working. Don't talk about chicken. The local folk, ya está $30 un pollo, up to $25, $30 for one hen. One local hen. Una gallina local, $25, $30. El huevo local, the local eggs that are also flooding in the market. It's a healthier, better egg, so that you can be stronger. Okay, el mejor huevo de lo que es la gallina local. También hay un mercadeo que está saliendo. Muchos están vendiendo lo que son estos huevos locales. Hay que verlos, hay que buscarlos. El precio de una gallina local ya está $25 hasta $30. Ya no es por libra. Y otra cosa, ya no es por libra. ¿O cuánto vendes la libra de tu gallina local? No. Es 25, es 30 por uno. Tú escoge tus 2, 3, 4, 5 gallinas. Págame y llévalo. You come to my farm. You pick your 4, 5 a hen, and you carry them with you. 5 honey, carry. You want as much as you want to buy, you take them, and they're up to $25, $30 for one. This is showing a boost in agriculture. Thanks again to this government, the initiative that they're doing. And even when it comes to sheep, okay? When it comes to the sheep industry in Belize, all right? All of these things are pushing. Y de veras que nosotros no decimos nada en lo que es estas cosas que están pasando. People are making money. people are getting a lot of assistance, and I believe sheep industry has doubled in size over the last decade, growing to a population roughly of 18,000 animals, managed by over 400 local farmers. The sector saw a rapid expansion and modernization thanks to the multi-million-dollar 9-year technical cooperation project with Taiwan that concluded recently. Key industry highlights include genetics and breeding, the Dorper, the Barbados Blackberry, and northern production hub in Orinjoak that is doing a lot, the Mennonite community in Shipyard. Todas estas cosas están pasando lo que es en la industria de lo que es carnero. Mutton is a very good meat. In the Caribbean countries, mutton is like chicken. They eat mutton every day. Como nosotros comemos pollo, así lo comen en lo que es ahí en las islas caribeñas. Están comiendo pollo, están comiendo el carnero como nosotros comemos pollo cada día. Every day they eat mutton. They eat the sheep. All right? Y nosotros aquí comemos pollo cada día. How wonderful it is, ¿verdad? How great it is that we can learn these things and we can share these things with you. Pero esa es la agricultura. And you can see them every single corner, every single way. An amazing thing to happen in this country. So la verdad, yo estoy bien orgulloso de estas cosas que están pasando. Gracias de veras, de todo corazón, a todo mundo. Y como digo, lo que es especialmente la industria, ¿ok? Dice the Ministry of Agriculture participation in tour of Orinjoak District. Honorable Radwell Ferguson, Minister of Agriculture, Food Security and New Growth Industries, and Honorable Luis Alex Baluna, Minister of State in the Ministry of Agriculture, participated in a 2-day tour in Orinjoak District on June 17 and 18. Minister Ferguson and Baluna began tour at several production facilities in Blue Creek. They first went to the Northern Greens Cooperative Limited, the soybean factory. Hay que hablar del soybean. Soybean is something that is booming in Blue Creek. Ustedes saben que hay aceite. We have cooking oil in Belize. Soybean cooking oil. Man, when they toured the production facilities and saw samples of some of the finest products, then they went to the Hilltop Prime Meats processing plant, a new meat processor that processes beef and pork and provides them to outlets all over the country, with the next stop being in the Caribbean Chicken Processing Plant. Caribbean Chicken also distributes chicken and chicken products across the country from headquarters in Blue Creek or Orinjoak. In the afternoon, the tour visited Golden Products Papaya plant, a producer and exporter of papaya fruits to the U.S. market, and also make a field visit to farmers in the Indian Creek area planting soybeans. They too began. The ministers attended a brief familiarization meeting with the Orinjoak District Agriculture Station staff. They then participated in a handing over ceremony for materials to the Orinjoak and Corozal agricultural stations. These materials will be used to enhance the work done by the extension service in these districts as they assist farmers throughout the north. The minister and senior officers of the ministry then visited Caribbean International Brewery, located in Carmelita Village, taking a tour of the company's ramen noodle and flour production facility, as well as the drinking water production and brewery. They then visited the farm of Mr. Andres Sima, a sustainable and inclusive Belize project beneficiary, and continued to the Northern Dairy Farmers Cheese Production Facility in Shipyard, and recently established cheese baking factory that distributes countrywide. In the afternoon, they visited Green Hills Farm, where cattle rancher John Wall took them on a tour of his ranch facilities. Minister Ferguson and Balona were joined at CIB facilities by Honorable Kevin Bernard, Minister of Health and Wellness, and area rep of Orinduak East. And they were also joined in the tour's two-day activities by Honorable Jose Abelardo May, Orinduak representative, Orinduak South. And I'll tell you this, they took with them manang. Mana. Mana es lo que es la harina. La harina que están haciendo, el aceite que están haciendo aquí en lo que es Orinduak. You know, these are things that Orinduak no have to import no more. Belize no have to import because we have these things in our country. Lo tenemos para nosotros. Pero son ya las 8:26. Gracias al Jeff Six Project por estar con nosotros esta mañana. Pero primero hacemos el pronóstico del tiempo gracias a nuestros patrocinadores Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize, Old Master Rums.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum feed the pump, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold around. When the people having fun, Old Master hold around. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum feed the pump, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold around. When the people having fun, Old Master gold around. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Med Service of Belize for this morning's weather forecast for today. For today, Monday, the 22nd day in the month of June, as of 6 o'clock this morning, we join forecaster on duty, Cristal Rosales, at the National Med Service of Belize. Good morning to you, Miss Crystal. Buenos dias.
Good morning. Relatively moist and unstable conditions prevail over the country. And in the 24-hour forecast, skies will be cloudy with sunny breaks today, then cloudy at times tonight. A few showers or isolated thunderstorms are expected mostly over some inland and southern areas for today, decreasing by late afternoon. Then activity will redevelop mostly over the south for tonight. High temperatures then will reach around 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 94 inland, then 82 up in the hills. Low temperatures for tonight will reach around 78 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland, then 68 in the mountains. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots and higher gusts, with sea conditions being moderate to rough. So please note that a small craft caution is in effect for gusty winds and occasionally rough seas, especially near heavy showers and thunderstorms. Low tides occur at 10:49 this morning, then at 10:28 tonight. High tides at 4:33 this evening, then at 4:44 tomorrow morning. The sun will set at 6:30 this evening, followed by sunrise at 5:19 tomorrow morning, while the moon will rise at 12:35 this afternoon and set at 12:32 tomorrow morning. And now for the extended forecast for Tuesday and Tuesday night. There will be cloudy spells with generally isolated showers or isolated thunderstorms developing mainly over the south. And finally, for the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the North Atlantic region during.
Thank you so much, dear forecaster on duty, Cristal Rosales, for this morning's weather report. Thank you, too, to the National Met Service of Belize for this morning's report. And thank you, too, to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the old master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand a ground. Some gold rum create the form, old master climb the hub. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand a ground. Some gold rum create the form, old master climb the hub. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya en este momento lo que marca el reloj, las 8:34 minutos, las 8:34. Gracias una vez más, Orinjoa. Gracias, Corozal. Gracias, Belice. Gracias siempre por la fiel sintonía a lo que es el 95.5. It is a beautiful morning. It's a great morning. It's a great day. And definitely I want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for just being with me this morning, okay? Gracias. Y vamos a estar haciendo que la Copa del Mundo continúa. Hoy, ¿ok? Continúa la Copa del Mundo. Pero antes de la Copa del Mundo, vamos a darle gracias a lo que es al Jeff 6 Project en Belice, que le acaba de estar entregando $150,000 a lo que es la asociación, la asociación caniera de Progressive, $150,000 from the Jeff 6 Project. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for doing this for the industry. Gracias una vez más, Jeff 6 Project.
The Jeff 6 project is transforming how we manage our land, water, and natural resources, ensuring that development and conservation go hand in hand for a stronger, more resilient Belize. At the heart of this effort is the Ministry of Agriculture, playing a critical role in integrating sustainable practices into everyday farming. Through the Jeff 6 project, the ministry is helping farmers adopt climate-smart agriculture that boosts productivity while protecting soil, forest, and water resources. From improved livestock systems to diversified crops and agroforestry, the ministry is guiding producers toward methods that reduce land degradation, enhance biodiversity, and strengthen food security, creating farms that are both profitable and environmentally responsible. The Jeff 6 project is strengthening key value chains within the Belize River watershed by focusing on existing livestock, national and international markets, as well as supporting Cahoon oil and honey production to meet the Jeff 6 objective of expanding into at least one international market. Exploring additional high-potential commodities such as Ramon nut will create sustainable livelihood opportunities for farmers across the watershed. Through training, extension services, and technical support, the ministry empowers farmers with the knowledge and tools they need to succeed, building capacity at the community level and ensuring that sustainable agriculture becomes the new standard across production landscapes. Through the Jeff 6 project, the Ministry of Agriculture is not only growing food but cultivating sustainability, resilience, and opportunity for Belize. As a key implementing partner in this national project, BLPA is working directly with livestock farmers to strengthen sustainable livestock production through the development of training manuals with a focus on farm planning, design of rotational grazing systems, pasture management, better grazing systems, forage banks, nutrient, supplemental feeding, silvopastoral systems, and climate-smart practices that protect our soils, rivers, and forests. Through targeted training, technical support, and value chain development, we're helping producers boost productivity, improve herd management, and access growing markets at home and abroad. This collaboration empowers small and medium farmers to adopt eco-friendly practices that increase income while safeguarding our natural resources for future generations. Together, we are building a strong and sustainable livestock industry for Belize. BLPA, supporting producers, strengthening communities, and protecting our environment.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development and Climate Change is safeguarding Belize's invaluable natural resources by providing the necessary frameworks that will guarantee the sustainable use of our resources. We play a crucial role in regulating sustainable harvesting, use, and management of Belize's resources, which is essential not only for constructing our homes, but also for creating jobs and fostering economic growth in our country. We are ensuring long-term forest management and conservation efforts that will positively impact the environment for sustainable Belize today and for generations to come.
Development, climate change, and solid waste management for this morning's. Man, I'm telling you, está trabajando. It's working for Belize. I always say, don't worry about the noise in the market. Check on a change. People are living better lives, okay? Yes, the price of fuel is high. We know I say no. All right? When it been low? When has the price of fuel been low? You want me to tell you when? 1988. That was when the price of fuel was low. 1988. After 1988, it has never been low, people. All right? Never been low. So the wages go up, so prices of things go up, so better things, payments go up, and so the fuel prices go up. So don't make nobody tell you any kind of thing, all right? It's real. Not only the Belize, in the entire world. All right? And Belize is country number 13 that has the lowest taxations in the world. Vamos a hablar más de eso otro día. Pero estamos hoy con Leo Messi y Argentina. Argentina fans are flooding Dallas, Texas this morning. They are taking Buenos Aires to Dallas, Texas, where Argentina will be facing Austria. Ok, los argentinos estarán jugando contra Austria esta mañana y están llenando lo que es esa ciudad ahí en Dallas. They're filling out that. I'm telling you, all right? So all Messi fans, todos los fans de Messi, alistarse, all right? Because it's coming your way. It is coming your way, Messi. Está viniendo lo que es Argentina. Argentina se va a estar enfrentando a lo que es Austria esta mañana. Así es que vamos a estar viendo un partidazo de Leo Messi. Ok, Leo Messi. Leo Messi, Argentina. Regresan, van a estar en Dallas, Texas, ahí en Dallas jugando su partido el día de hoy. Y los fans que dicen, 3 más, Leo. Quieren 3 más. 3 más goles que Leo meta el día de hoy. Allá está como uno de los goleadores más pesados de lo que es la Copa del Mundo, ¿verdad? Así es Leo Messi. Pero nosotros vamos a estar bien tranquilos, esperando lo que está pasando. Y así lo vamos a estar nosotros haciendo el día de hoy. So we are waiting to see what will happen as Leo Messi gets ready to move on. All right. As Leo Messi gets ready to move on, we're gonna look at it in every single angle, and we want to make sure this happens. All right. This happens for all of us. This happens for Belize. So estamos viendo que esto pase. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this because we're getting ready. We're getting ready to see Leo Messi. To see Leo Messi in a very. We are looking to see Leo Messi shortly, ¿verdad? Que esté batallando contra Austria. That's the first game for today. The second game is France and Iraq. Francia y Irak están jugando el segundo partido. Today at 11 o'clock. Argentina, Austria at 11. France and Iraq will be playing at 1 o'clock. Mbappé regresa a lo que es el campo. Mbappé will be facing Iraq. That's what? No, at 3 o'clock, ¿verdad? 12, 1, 2, 3. A las 3 de la tarde está jugando Francia y Irak. A las 6 de la tarde, Norway se enfrenta a Senegal. Y lo que es las 9 esta noche, Jordan y Algeria estarán jugando este partido. So we look forward to see the games. Mañana es Ronaldo, Portugal y Uzbekistán. You know that we had Belizeans at Uzbekistán last week. Ustedes saben que beliceños estaban en Uzbekistán la semana pasada. They were there with climate change and working with climate change. I was very surprised to see our Belizeans. Estaba yo sorprendido de ver nuestros beliceños que estuvieron en Uzbekistán la semana pasada. Let me see if I can quickly find that because it's very interesting. It was very interesting that I saw a post from the government of Belize. As they were doing this because it was very important to me to see our Belizeans at Uzbekistan. You know, yo lo dije que primera vez yo me di a conocer que hay un país que se llama Uzbekistán. Primera vez en mi vida que yo lo escuché, porque salieron a jugar en lo que es ese partido en la Copa del Mundo. Y digo, Uzbekistán, primera vez escucho, lo miré, veo que es un país que está bien lleno con riquezas en lo que es sus mosques que tienen y todo lo que tienen, it's a wonderful country. Y digo, no sabía de este país, pero les voy a decir que ya sé que también nuestros beliceños estuvieron ahí la semana pasada del Ministerio de, I think it was Sustainable Development that was out there, and they were doing their presentation. I am very grateful that Belizeans are going out, and Belizeans are learning, and Belizeans are bringing that experience to Belize. Estaban trayendo esa experiencia a lo que es Belice, y estoy yo alegre de lo que es este desarrollo de los beliceños que fueron a lo que es Uzbekistán. Dice así, the government of Belize is proudly participating in the 8th Assembly of Global Environment Facility. Global Environment Facility, el GEF Project Global Environment Facility, taking place in Samarkand, in Samarkand, Uzbekistan, from May the 30th to June the 6th. Okay, representing our nation and driving crucial conversations on environmental financing are Mrs. Judine Tingling Linares, Jeff Operational Focal Point, Ministry of Sustainable Development, Climate Change and Sustainable Management, Mr. Leroy Martinez, Jeff Political Focal Point and Director of Climate Finance Unit, Ministry of Economic Transformation. The government of Belize is actively participating in the 8th Global Environment Facility of the Jeff Project Assembly in Samarkand, Uzbekistan, to secure critical climate financing aligned with Plan Belize 2.0 and champion the needs of small island developing states. Representing the nation are Ms. Jodine Tingling Linares, Mr. Leroy Martinez, and Ms. Jaren Serrano. The first Belizean recipient of the prestigious Gustavo Fonseca Scholarship. Through high-level dialogue, the delegation continues to strengthen Belize's 30-year partnership with the GEF to build community resilience, protect natural resources, and empower the next generation of environmental leaders. Man, Belice estaba en lo que es Uzbekistán. Y aquí podemos decir que mañana Portugal y Ronaldo se estarán enfrentando en Uzbekistán. England will be facing Ghana. Panama will be facing Croatia. And Colombia, the Republic of Congo. All right, ese es mañana. Portugal, Uzbekistán, England, Ghana, Panamá, Croacia, Colombia, Congo. Pero hoy es Argentina, Leo Messi, Austria, Mbappé, Francia contra Irak, Norway contra Senegal, Jordán contra Algeria. Estos son los partidazos del día de lo que será el día de hoy. Así es que, una vez más, gracias. España vence a Saudi Arabia el día de ayer, 4-0. Bélgica y Irán empatan 0-0. Uruguay y Capo Verde 2-2. Y el último partido, Egipto gana a Nueva Zelanda 3-1. With the games yesterday, Spain with Saudi Arabia 4-0. Belgium and Iran ties 0-0. Uruguay and Capo Verde draws 2-2. And New Zealand loses to Egypt 3-1. Como dicen, este mundial no es como los pasados que podías decir, estoy yendo con este equipo. But yeah, the big names will be there. Los nombres grandes estarán ahí. Argentina, España, Francia, estará también, yo creo que estará también Inglaterra, Portugal, que ha empatado, los Estados Unidos, Brasil. These are names that we will see later on. Okay, but they are coming. And don't take off your eyes from Japan. Don't take off your eyes also from North Korea, porque son países que están viniendo. But with this, yo les voy a decir que aquí nosotros nos vamos esta mañana. Son las 8:51. It's 8:51. Gracias, Orange Rock. Gracias, Corozal. Gracias, Belize. Gracias siempre por la fiel sintonía a lo que es el 95.5. Ahí a Kevin. Hasta ahí en lo que es ahí en Melchor de Mencos. Buenos días, Kevin. Muchas gracias también por estar con nosotros, Kevin González, ahí en Melchor, Guatemala. Gracias por la fiel sintonía a lo que es el 95.5. Aquí su servidor, Sani Baeza, se despide. Le doy las gracias por estar conmigo. Y mañana, misma hora, mismo lugar, estaremos con otro de sus programas. Número 1, Despierta Belice, la cultura norteña. En él, siempre, el 95.5. Gracias, Orange Rock. Thank you for choosing Power FM.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my home, Belize, home, Belize, home, Belize. Take me back to my home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old home, Belize, my old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Soon I'll be back in my old home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Transmite desde el corazón de Orange Walk, Power FM 95.5 en frecuencia modulada para los distritos de Corozal, Orange Walk y Belize.
Legend. The game goes where you go. Only on Digi TV. Catch all the excitement and don't miss a second of football's biggest celebration on your TV or stream on the go from your phone wherever life takes you. Prepaid customers enjoy a one-day World Cup pass for just $3 or stay in the action with a 7-day World Cup pass for only $10. Purchase for yourself or someone else quickly and easily through the Digi Wallet app or by dialing *100#. Postpaid customers get the ultimate max plan for just $55 monthly on 2 devices or enjoy it free with your Digi One bundle. Visit your nearest Digi store or send us a WhatsApp message at 608-8888 to activate now. Don't just watch the game, live it. The game goes where you go, only on Digi TV.